I'll start with your rod. These are some suggested items you should bring for your fishing experience. This happens to be a one-piece 6-foot graphite rod. You want to be in that 5 to 6.5 foot category. I use a one piece for sensitivity, but you can get anywhere from 2 to 3 piece or telescoping, something that's going to serve you. But get in that 5 to 6 feet category. On the rod, I'm going to put a decent reel. This happens to be like a Shimano Symmetry or Shimano Sedona. Those are really good reels. Good name brand, something that's going to hold up, something you fished with before. As far as your line goes, you want to be in that 6 to 8 pound test category. You don't need to be a whole lot heavier than that. 6 to 8 pounds is going to do anything from a 2-pound smallmouth up to a 15-pound northern or a 20-pound lake trout. Just play the fish out. I use monofilament. You can also use firewire, spider wire, some stuff that you're familiar with. To secure your rod into the canoe with the thwarts of the bars that go across the canoe, just a little bungee, and those are for sale in the store. Canoe tackle here. You don't need a very big tackle box. Something small, very compact, and keep it very simple. All sinkers, swivels, items like that. I have a stringer here. Definitely want to have a stringer. Lures that have been working well, that always work well in the boundary waters, your Daredevil, your spoon, a Rapala Husky Jerk. I personally like to use a lot of jig heads, and I'll tip them with a plastic lure, a little plastic artificial bait. Ideally, I want to tip that with a leech or a minnow, and that's going to give you your best performance in the spring and pretty much throughout the year. Definitely want to put a swivel on your line at some point so you don't end up with a tangled mess. Another plastic lure that works well is the tube jig. A lot of variations of that. Green is a very good color, as is black. As far as your jig heads, anything from kind of a rainbow chartreuse to a white, chartreuse green, or the rainbow effect again, something that's going to catch the fish's attention. Another good item to fish with is like a Lindy rig, or kind of a little spinner. Tip it with on the hook with a leech, or even your plastics again. Reed runner, bobbers, slip bobber, regular attaching bobber, and just keep it simple in your tackle box. The fish finder can pay dividends. Doesn't have to be anything special. You don't have to go out and spend a whole lot of money. Something that's going to tell you some depth, let you know what kind of structure you're working with. And the more lighter, compact, the better. Over here, tackle box, what to put it in, put all your stuff, get it into something. The least amount of loose gear you can have, the better. I like this particular case because it will hang on the bar or the thwart in front of me. It has a zipper so I can access my tackle right out in front of me real quickly. The rule on gear, keep it light, keep it simple. You don't have to do a whole lot different in the boundary waters that you're doing in Indiana, Illinois, Iowa, Tennessee. Just keep it real simple and you'll have some effective fishing.